Tonight on Newsbeat.
Get a tease for Tiger TV's upcoming election show.
Hear about how LSU students are coming together for an artsy cause.
And how one Baton Rouge local is singing his way into the hearts of some well-known faces.
All that and more, Newsbeat starts now. Good evening and happy Election Day, Tigers. I'm Erica Howard.
And I'm Cooper Dick. Welcome to Tuesday Newsbeat. If you're a first-time voter and you haven't cast your ballot yet, you still have time. And more importantly, you have the support. We found out what's going on around campus to help influence first-time voters to show up to the polls. If you're a registered voter, you're encouraged to show up and show out this Election Day. LSU resources like Go Vote and Black Girls Vote are both involved in social action work around the Baton Rouge community, as well as LSU's campus. From organizing the TurboVote app for students to become registered, to hosting discussion panels to empower women of color to vote, both organizations help LSU students familiarize themselves with the electoral process and how to stay informed and updated on accurate information so they can feel confident at the polls. Voting for the first time in a presidential election, President of Go Vote, Emma Long, says it's easy for first-time voters to feel overwhelmed, but it's worth casting your vote.
It's really exciting this year for a lot of different reasons because of like the nature of the candidates and also just the nature of like the state of the world. To be able to like put my name in the hat for that has been cool.
Election Day voting closes tonight at 8 p.m. Central. Make sure to tune in to our special election show, Eye on the Election, tonight right as the polls close.
In the midst of all this election talk, it's easy to get lost in political jargon. From absentee ballots to voter apathy, reporter Isaiah Kirkland is here with Politics for Tigers. Isaiah?
You know, that's right, Erica. One of the biggest things that discourages people from voting is feeling like they aren't properly informed. So, to combat that, here are some of the top terms you'll hear during this election season.
First on the list is absentee ballot, a vote mailed in by registered out-of-state voters, much like 32% of LSU. Next up, we have red states, or states that support Republican candidates and or ideals and make up most of the SEC, just like Bama, Texas A&M, Ole Miss, and of course, LSU. Opposing that are blue states, states that identify with Democrats and or their appeals and can be found in the Big Ten Conference, such as USC, Maryland, and Washington. Split states, or purple states, are closely split between the two, like your Penn States, UGAs, and North Carolina. The popular vote decides all of these factors and is the total number of votes cast by individual registered voters. This differs from the electoral vote made by the Electoral College on behalf of the popular choice of the state. Last is voter apathy, which refers to minimal, if any, participation in elections because of the feeling that your vote doesn't matter. The worst voter misconception.
Regardless of who you're voting for, remember to get out there and do your part, Tigers. And don't stray too far from the screen just yet, because after the break, we're taking a look at how a few LSU students are getting creative outside of the classroom in more ways than one. Don't go anywhere.
And get it done. Look, everybody know Gordon in a 225. And he done link with Big Foe. He got buku ties, Ferrari flying in a new coupe ride. And every time I ride by, I see a brand new sign. I'm with Gordon, I know that he gon' get it done. Whether it's a big truck crash or a hit and run. Recovery funds, he fighting to get a ton. Mike Epps, man, we all about the Benjamin. Handling injuries, man, are you kidding me? Gordon McKernan, that's champion energy. Yeah, family man with a family plan. Get Gordon, he gon' fix it like a handyman. Gordon, and get it done.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Feel bad? Yes. Oh no, I don't feel bad. This is
the Purple Room podcast is back, and now we're live from walk-ons every Friday before home football games.
Run by passionate students, the Purple Room delivers all the latest LSU sports and culture.
Join us for great food,
cold drinks,
and for a chance to win free loaded cheese fries.
The Purple Room, the ultimate pregame podcast party.
Live from Walk-Ons every Friday before home football games.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, Plumbing, and Electrical to save the day. From electrical issues to keeping you comfortable, plumbing repairs, and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, Plumbing, and Electrical, your one-stop solution for electrical, AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call or visit us online at southernairbr.com.
LSU's FXY Club is bringing bold fashion to campus, led by talented student designers. Tiger TV's Bree Conrad shows us how they're making a statement in style.
Today, we're taking a closer look at the FXY Club, an organization at LSU that is dedicated to pushing the boundaries of campus fashion.
I started looking into brands, and honestly, I couldn't afford some of them, so I started to really just learn how to sew and copy them and make them, and then I started getting visions of my own. So then from there, I was able to just keep making my own visions and what I thought looked cool on my body.
With each design, FXY members pour their ideas and vision into creating unique pieces. Bold graphics, innovative silhouettes, and a signature LSU twist define their work, making FXY one of the most exciting clubs on campus.
I do a lot of upcycling, so this is a piece that I found at the thrift, and I decided to do my signature, which is deconstruction sewing. So I ripped the shirt all apart, and I essentially just put it back together, and I distressed a lot of the hems, and I let some of the hems go so that it can begin to fray.
These pieces are more than just clothing. Each garment shows the club's dedication to creativity and how they turn ideas into art.
My vision for FXY is for it to be a beacon of creativity and acceptance for anyone on LSU's campus, especially in our more sports-dominated university. I am hoping for the impact to honestly be a creative social club of people that can come together and share their imagination and just be themselves and express their art.
As FXY continues to grow, its impact on campus culture is clear. Reporting for Tiger TV, I'm Brielle Conrad.
FXY is definitely adding some creative energy to LSU, and we can't wait to see what they have to design next.
And not only are LSU students making art, they're writing books too. From what started off as a pastime during the 2020 pandemic, writing short stories led this student to his first published book. Senior at LSU, Ashad McCrae, was surprised by his girlfriend and family one day with 4 of his short stories newly published in his book, Advanti Tales of the Trinity. Inspired by the game Dungeons & Dragons, McCrae started posting his short stories online, but did not think of publishment at the moment. Through a 3-year process, McCrae wanted to make sure to take his audience through a fantasy world filled with creative characters.
With a collection of short stories, you're going to get bits and pieces of the world in different countries, and you're going to understand how a character lives through there. And when you're finished with that story, a short story, it's only a few pages, you're going to jump to another country. You're going to jump to another cast. You're going to jump to someone else's eyes and going through their troubles.
If you would like to experience the adventure of Advanti, you can find McCrae in Free Speech Alley on Monday and Wednesday morning.
When we come back, hear about a Baton Rouge resident that's singing his way to the top.
And find out about a few spots you can check out to watch the election if you don't want to watch it at home.
We're coming right back.
Get Gordon and get it done. Yeah, everybody know Gordon in a 225. He done link with Big Foe. He got buku ties, Ferrari sliding, flying in a new coupe ride. And every time I ride by, I see a brand new sign. I'm with Gordon. I know that he gon' get it done. Whether it's a big truck crash or a hit and run, recovery funds he fighting to get a ton. Mike Epps, man, we all about the Benjamin. Handling injuries, man, are you kidding me? Gordon McKernan, that's champion energy. Yeah, family man with a family plan. Get Gordon, he gon' fix it like a handyman. Get Gordon and get it done.
Raising Cane's invites you to grab life by the chicken fingers. So get out there. Be you. Do you. Embrace whatever makes you, you. All while enjoying Raising Cane's hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and that secret recipe cane sauce that makes everything that much better. So go on. Savor the day.
Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Feel bad?
Yes.
Oh no, I don't feel bad. This is
The Purple Room podcast is back. And now we're live from walk-ons every Friday before home football games.
Run by passionate students, the Purple Room delivers all the latest LSU sports and culture.
Join us for great food,
Cold drinks,
and for a chance to win free loaded cheese fries.
the Purple Room, the ultimate pregame podcast party.
Live from walk-ons every Friday before home football games.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, Plumbing, and Electrical to save the day. From electrical issues to keeping you comfortable, plumbing repairs, and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, Plumbing, and Electrical, your one-stop solution for electrical, AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call or visit us online at southernairbr.com.
From singing at a local church in Baton Rouge to being on stage on national television, Cozy Lynn has been making a household name for himself. Reporter Kimora Carr has more on the hometown singer, making his voice heard across the nation.
Cozy Lynn, a resident of Baton Rouge, is a contestant on season 26 of NBC's singing competition, The Voice. With his father being a pastor and growing up in a church, Lynn found a passion for singing and now has been doing it for over 25 years. Lynn spends a lot of his time singing for the worship team at a local church, The Healing Place, here in Baton Rouge. Lynn decided to take his talents to The Voice and received a two-chair turn from pop star Gwen Stefani and country singer Reba McEntire.
I heard a lot of people say that it was a good process, clean process, smooth process, so I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed the people, really enjoyed the producers. It was a lot of fun.
After Lynn's blind auditions, he chose to be on Gwen Stefani's team and worked closely with her for the competition. During the battle rounds, Lynn and returning contestant Felsmere received a standing ovation from Michael Bublé after performing a duet of Summer Breeze by Sills and Crofts. Despite not advancing to the battle rounds, Lynn was still proud of himself by achieving a big accomplishment of being 43 and performing on The Voice. His determination and his vocals put him in the spotlight where he had always dreamed of being.
The story with The Voice is the fact that I'm 43 years old. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've been kind of tossing and turning and wondering about when my break was going to come, man. Talking to guys, saying, look, when is this going to happen? So my advice and wisdom to everybody who's aspiring to do anything is it's never too late. I know that sounds like a cliche, but it's so true because I'm living it right now.
For Tiger TV, Kimora Carr.
You can catch Cozy Lynn's performance on The Voice airing on NBC or catch the clips on The Voice's YouTube channel.
And though Election Day isn't something to be taken lightly, there's no harm in trying to make it as enjoyable as you can. If you're looking for a watch party, we've got a few spots you can check out that may have you covered. For LSU students, the Riley Center is hosting their election party alongside several LSU colleges. The party kicks off at 6:30 in the Manship Holiday Forum and will run until 10:30. There will be food, guest speakers, and of course, live election coverage.
For LSU students and Baton Rouge residents alike, KOK Wings and Things is also hosting an election party. It'll be held at their restaurant location on Government Street. The party will be going from 6 to midnight with several deals on their wings. And if you're 21, some drink specials are available as well.
So Erica, what do you plan to do for election night?
Tonight for the election, I plan on tuning in live at 8 to 8:30 to watch Tiger TV's own election show. What about you, Cooper?
Well, I'll be right here hosting the election show, where we'll have special guests Charlie Cook, Garrett Graves, and a student panel hosted by KLSU's Claire Hambryce. And as states count their votes individually, mail-in ballots included, remember that polls results will not be finalized tonight, and an official announcement will likely be made later this week.
Trusted officials recommend AP News for accurate election updates and results.
Well, that's all the time we have for tonight's Newsbeat. Don't forget to watch Tiger TV's own podcast, The Purple Room, which talks all things LSU sports, entertainment, and culture every Friday on YouTube and Spotify.
To stay up to date on LSU news and sports, be sure to follow all of our socials at LSU Tiger TV.
And tune in to our special election show tonight at 8, as well as our shows every Monday through Thursday, live at 5.
Until then, I'm Erica Howard.
And I'm Cooper Dick. Have a great night, Tigers.